All right, guys, welcome back to the Imaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host, JD. If you're new, please do smash that like button, share, and definitely subscribe. If you're a member of the channel, keep on doing that great thing. We really and truly appreciate it. All right, so as you could see by the title, we're going to be discussing Leon Bailey. A lot of actual articles came out, but we decided that okay, we are going to work with one that is much more closer to Aston Villa. What we meant by that, we have Gabby Agbonlahor made a statement in the papers in England, and we wanted to go off that, and then we're going to match what Bailey did this season to see if it's actually accurate to what they're saying. All right, so let me move over straight to the detailing, and then we can have that conversation. Once you do find at any point of the video that you want to have a conversation on, please feel free to leave your thoughts in the comment section. So as they stated at the top, Leon Bailey fighting to save Aston Villa career amid frightening verdict. Agbonlahor. Gabby Agbonlahor has claimed Aston Villa could sell Leon Bailey within 6 months if he can't improve on his inconsistent start to life at the club. And you have to ask, who is this guy? Why we are reporting on him? He's a legend for Aston Villa, and at this point, Aston Villa at a peak position of their actual new found situation. They have a lot of money, and they saw that you have Newcastle and those teams really jumping up. So getting in the top 6 and really jumping for Champions League will be a tough thing to do. So them getting Unai Emery just a while ago, they want to make sure they maximize Unai Emery's skill set. And at this point, Unai Emery brought them into Europe. So with a team that was actually lingering down in the relegation place, so they are still trying to make as much adjustments as possible. So maybe a few people that they see for the long term, they want to re-up them, and some that they feel like they can offload to get better options for Unai Emery. So that's the situation at hand. Yes, so let me go through the rest of the article. The former Aston Villa striker speaking exclusively to Football Insider insisted the 25-year-old can look frightening when in form. According to the Telegraph, the 24th of May, Ollie Watkins and John McGinn are in line for bumper new deals at Aston Villa as a reward for their good form. Let me get down to the rest of the article right here. Both players have more than 2 years left to run on their current contracts, with the same applying to Bailey, who joined for a reported 25 million pounds in 2021. The Jamaican international has turned out 35 times across all competitions this season in a variety of roles, notching 5 goals and 4 assists. Bailey, who earns a reported wage of 100,000 a week at Villa Park, struggled with injuries in his first season at the Midlands Giants. All right, that's what they class themselves as, giants, or sleeping giants, that is. Agbonlahor told Football Insider's Iwan, I don't think he's done enough for a new contract. He's had some games where he's looking frightening. He looked frightening, but there are other games where he's not so good. He's inconsistent. Let me know if you agree with that side or disagree. All right, 2 years left on your contract. That's a dangerous position to be in. He was brought in for a very good amount of money, so he's an asset to Aston Villa. What he meant by that is if they want someone and he has high market value returns, that's one way that they could have used him to fund other deals if he can't get his consistency together. And obviously you have to take his word because he's close to the team itself. All right, he continues here, said, I think it'll be a case of giving him another 6 months and extend his deal. Then, if he finds good form, but if he can't, he could be sold in January 2024. And he's making specific statements. So for me, I think he might know something why he's actually giving those information out. As you could see here in the Premier League this season, Liam Bailey played 33 games, started 26 of them, and minutes per game is 60. Zero teams of the week. And as you could see there, his minutes per game is 60. So majority of the times he comes off right after the first half close. He starts a game and then comes off right as the first half close. And we have talked about that a few times, saying that anytime Aston Villa gets any bumped in the road, the first person they look to take off is Liam Bailey. You understand me? So maybe he needs to do more for the coach to start believe that he once it's crunch time, he can stay on the pitch. All right, so that's why you saw that 60 minutes per game. All right, obviously the last few games he looked much more better. He's doing much more defensive work and really trying. So maybe they have actually told him what they do want and he has to produce that. All right, yes. So let me continue right here. 4 goals in the Premier League. Expected goals, which is XG, is 5.34, which is good. All right, scoring frequency 496. That is still it's not okay, but you can contribute in other ways on the field and for people to give you respect. Big chances missed 4. Goals conversion is 8. That is not good on the conversion side. All right, yes, and let me continue here. On the passing side, assists 4, expected assists 4.81. That is very good for me. All right, touches per game 27.7. That is good as a winger as well. Big chances created 8. That is good as a winger as well. All right, key passes 0.9. Accurate per game 9.2, which is 69%. In your own half, it's 3.3, which is 78%. In the opponent's half, 6.7, which is 55%. And his long balls 0.6, which is 68%. Right there, which is all okay stats. And the defensive stats, interception per game 0.2, tackles per game 0.4, possession 1 0.3, dribble pass 0.5, clearance per game 0.3, and error led to shot none, error led to goal none, and penalty committed 1 this time. And then we close off with his other stats. Dribbling success is 1.2, which is 42% okay. Total duels 3.0, which is 34%, and ground and here 2.3, 33%, aerial 0.7, 34%. All right, was fouled, which is important to get the team at the field, 0.7, and offside 0.3, and possession loss 11.2 per game. All right, for me, obviously when you look at it, his heat map, he does not help so much over the entire season, but you have to factor all things in. They had more than one managers this season, and they had more than one systems. When Stevie Gerrard was actually there, every time they went narrow, they had to take him off because clearly they wanted more solidity in midfield and the defensive side. All right, and we are seeing the same thing right here with Unai Emery. All I have to say is he has the next 6 months to showcase what he has to do, what he could do, which I do see him doing in the last 2 games. So all I would say then, continue on what you're doing at this point, and I don't think they could say much, and I think they would have to re-up you a new contract because you would have deserved it. If you can't pull the weight in the system that Mr. Unai Emery wants, it's going to be hard because I don't see Aston Villa going expansive football for the foreseeable future. So you have to play a more right and left midfielder role where you have to you have to do defensive work just as though you have to do attacking work. All right, so you have to have a high work rate because Aston Villa is not one of the best teams in the Premier League. So majority of the teams below them, you have to play them 2 times. So you have at least 12 games that you have to turn up and play defensive equally as though you have to play attacking, and that 12 games could decide if a team goes down in to the championship or stay up, and that is the way how people evaluate things. So I could see the story being exactly as how it is, and maybe he's just a new mouthpiece for Aston Villa, and he's trying to let the player know that, listen to me, man, you have to get the work up. But I strongly believe that he could get the work up because I saw him doing the same thing over the last 2 games. So what say you in the comment section, guys? We have went through his statistics, give you the view as to how Unai Emery plays, and what Liam Bailey did over the overall season, and how he improved over the overall season. All right, with different styles and everything. You think Agbonlahor being too harsh on him, and the club would be too harsh to sell him? Let me know in the comment section. Please do smash the like button, share, and definitely subscribe. Peace out. Have a nice night.